Hi friends, welcome to the channel Digital Design Academics to Industry. I was having lot of questions from the people or the freshers and the VLSI core interview aspirants that we want to understand what are the experience of interviews and what is the art of interview, right? And what kind of questions are asked from the interviews, right? Actually, we have to understand the concept of interview. Okay, so assume yourself as a manager. You are a manager. This is a manager. And higher management gives a task to this manager, right? Correct. Means we have to tape out a chip A, right? This tape out of chip has many steps like RTL design, verification, right? Synthesis, STA, PNR. Lot of things are there in background. Emulation, right? FPGA in parallel, right? So these kind of things are there. Correct. We many times do RTL and FPGA both and tries to match uh, the results of these two. So I told you this because many people think, right, why RTL and FPGA in parallel? Many companies many product companies do RTL and FPGA both, matches the results, that ASIC and FPGA results are same or not. This is like one kind of higher level of verification, taped out verification, right? So as a expertise of RTL design, right, I am going to appear in an interview of RTL. So first question comes from the mind of the people, right? That should I understand the complete RTL to GDS flow? Should I understand that? This is one question from one of the person, right? On my videos. Second question comes that protocol. This is very common question. Protocol. Third question, right? Tools. Fourth is script. Protocol shift RTL GDS to flows. Right. These are the basic questions from people. RTL to GDS flow, protocol, tools, scripting, which SQL, Bash, Python, Perl, these things. Right. Now, as a interviewer, if as a project manager, a task is given to this person, manager, who is manager of RTL design, and he has to hire. He has to hire. Correct. Now, if you go and see inside this, let us go ahead. If a RTL design manager is there, and he is assigned with an IP called as A. If a person with expertise of PNR joins his team, RTL design team, what is the benefit to the manager? Tell me, zero. There is very marginal, there is very marginal benefit if that person is of 15 years experience and he codes RTL in such a way that there will be no congestion on PNR and everything will be go very smooth. But at fresher level or till 5 year experience, if a person has experience of PNR, how this manager will get help, right? Second two, point two. If a RTL designer has to write the RTL code for this, why he should know UVM, OVM, classes? Why he should know, or he or she should know? So no, right? Third was protocol, right? So let me explain what is protocol. Okay, protocol is a set of document. Protocol is nothing but a document. What it tells, like example, I will not take any company name or any protocol exactly, so to avoid any kind of conflict. There is a protocol called A. Okay, protocol A says that the bit width should be 80 bit. There should be one enable bit, write bit, write enable bit, read enable, write, and the relationship between these bits, that when write enable is there, data should come in fourth clock. Like this condition, then there should be some and signal, some header, some this thing, the relations, right? Now, what more these protocols have, that address. So when we have a registers or a storage element, we have the address. Okay, but it tells that at address location 50, if we write 1, we will enable the high speed mode, right? So you see one thing, protocol is just a nothing, a document which we have to learn, which we have to which we have to learn. Now I am a interviewer of I am an interviewer, okay, and I have to deliver a project A. I have to interview 3 people. First person tells, I am aware of some P protocol. Somebody says that I am good at A protocol. He says that I am good at C protocol and some fundamentals. And this is fundamental is like awesome. Think yourself as a manager, right? And you have to design this chip, right? So if this person who knows this P protocol has mug up some line of PDF, he is not electronics engineer. He also, second person also, just rectification mug up. Third person is okay at fundamentals and mug up again. This person is awesome. This person is awesome, right? Now this manager has multiple conditions, like I have to deliver my project in next 6 months. So he can choose this kind of person because he is aware of the protocol and fundamentals both, right? So he will say, okay, that person will come and deliver my project at time and these things. Okay, I'm good, right? I can deliver the things. But certainly, if this manager has a view of next 10 years, that I will release a product A, and then in the market we are broadcasting in the news or in the newspaper or in the media with the help of the CEO that we are going to give version number A.1, A.2, A.3, A4.4, like we do PCI 6157, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like that. Then this person will help? No. What he will do, he will go to the fundamental awesome person, hire him and bring him. Now you see this, he is a great electronics engineer. He will, manager will give him the document of the protocol. He will hardly take 1.5 months to read that. Now let us go inside a protocol. Okay. Like example J dot something. I will not say the full names again due to the, I don't want to go in these ways where people are claiming. There is some committee J who decides the protocol D of DDR, right? While writing the protocol, they write 1,000 lines. This person, first person, understand this type, just have learned this 1,000 lines. But this person will understand why this committee wrote this 100 lines, right? And this person down the line, after 10 years of experience from the fresher, can go or be the member of this committee. Understand it? He can be the part of the committee who will decide the protocol and give a new protocol to the industry, right? Or give suggestions to his directors and VPs that please propose this solution to this committee, right? So, who is the best employee for the manager? Tell me, who is the best employee? Who should be hired? I am talking about product companies. Again, service companies have projects of 0.6 of 6 months, 1 year. They don't have vision like this. They don't have the vision like we will be competing with the company L or M with our A.1 to their own A.1 and our A.2 their A.2. Our latency will be less, our will be very less, our area will be very less, our cost of fabrication will be less as our die size is very less. This service company don't think about this. Their hiring criteria are different. What are their hiring criteria? And these are not the generic statement. I am just giving that okay, it's 90% what happens, right? Okay. There will be there can be always argument. No, there is a case that it happens, but majority of time this happens, right? So 90% times, okay. So there is a company service company S, right, and it want to serve the product company P, right? Product company P gives a contract of 1 year to 3 year. I have not seen more than 3 year in like 6 months or 3 year like that. They said that we have some product in execution. Help us finish it and go. So what kind of help they need? They will tell that we are working on DDR protocol. Do you have DDR uh, uh, expertise? Send us, help us, and go back. Right. So why this product company invest time on teaching DDR to a contractor or a service person? They want people who know the DDR. This is a requirement of service company. See, we are companies are not charity, and they are not the universities or college. They are here to earn the money. And in which model a company can earn the money, they will adopt that model to hire. They adopt that model to hire. And you have to understand which model you want to get fit yourself. Now let me come to one next question. People say is the protocol. Protocol is some X amount of pages document which tells what to do, how to do, what is the relation between the clocks, what is the relation between the reset, what is the relation between the data, what is the register name, what is the register address, how to write on the address, how what like these things. Magap, do you people really need a teacher to mug up the things? Teacher is required to tell his experience. For example, in my previous X years of experience, like around 10 years, I have done a lot of work. So when I was writing RTL code, when I was supporting the verification team, I was supporting the STA team, I might have faced 100 or 1000 errors when my design failed. What I did, what was the experience, how I fixed it. These are the things we should tell, which you can't get in the books. That's what we should tell to the people. If you people are trying to read a document with help of a teacher, then there is something fundamentally wrong, because we are going to work in a R&D organization. Please understand these things, right? But second question comes, after reading this protocol, architect the protocol. Micro architect the protocol, then I will say it will take 2 years for a big protocol. So these are not practical, right? Right. M- Many times company asks the protocol questions when that person writes that in resume that I have worked in this protocol, but they don't are not interested into the lines which are written in, right? They want to know your fundamentals and strong points. Like for example, this is a line which is very difficult to code. Might be the area will go high or timing will not meet. There is lot of combo will come in picture, right? Then interviewer are asked that question related to the architecture of that line. He will indirectly talk about this line. If you are the real RTL designer, you will reach to this architecture point, micro architecture point. But if you will start telling what is written in the uh, protocol, he is not interested. There is a 100,000 page paper, he will give you a printout. He can go read himself, right? So this is the difference. See the requirement of the company. Okay. Now my target is to the target the product companies. Interview questions I will provide in the same series of this playlist. I will put interview series VLSI core. You will find here the interview questions. Target will be the product companies, and get one more point in your mind. See, we are here to earn money. Service companies are here to earn the money. Product companies are here to earn the money, right? Service company has a kind of requirement that product companies ask them to come on ad hoc basis or temporary basis, right? That send the person with DDR experience, with PCI experience, this experience. They are not interested to train the service people at that level that they will serve them after 4 years or 10 years. If they will train them till the extent they can serve them 2 years, 6 months, 10 months, right? So understand it. No one is wrong and no one is right. Everyone is here to earn the money. Nobody is doing the charity. You are searching the job to earn the salary. Service company is hiring you to give the service to the product company and earn the money. And products company is hiring us to earn the money by selling their basic products in the market. So if you will understand these concepts, right? So let me frame one question, right, which can help you to get the things clear, right? There is a 64-bit register, right? And each register bit has some instruction, right? Right. So let me not take this example. Will be a problem. Hmm. Okay. Mm, okay. Good. So okay, let me take this example. Okay. The 64-bit is the this thing, right? And this 64-bit data has to do something in the logic, has to do something in the logic, right? Then what will be the area of that logic? What will be the latency of the logic? What will be the power of this logic, right? Correct. What will be the bubbles between two requests of the data, right? Throughput, right? This is a requirement of the company. A person who can give a chip with least area, minimum latency, lowest power, highest throughput, no bubbles is star. A person who have all these qualifications don't know protocol, will join the company. Company will give him 15 days, read the document, he will become double star. Yes. Now, third point. If you have all these capabilities and before joining the company, you want to go through the protocol, you are triple star, right? So you have to think you want to become double star, triple star, or whatever. But the first star comes with the concepts, fundamental of digital electronics. You should be aware of the fundamental of digital electronics. Yesterday, in the group or in the some discussion of this the YouTube, sorry, the in YouTube comments I was seeing, somebody gave that there is a isolation something, right? I forgot what he was telling. You should know. I will give you a little idea about the isolation. So, what is the concept building? Okay. So, I am very sad when people discuss are writing something, becomes the vloggers and blog, they write the blogs and destroy the concept of the people. Okay. So, please write while before writing the blogs, please. Okay. So, the important point. This is a power domain A. This is power domain B. Right. It was working on VDD and this is a power switch. ठीक है? This is a real VDD line and this is the real VDD line without the switch going to be. Now you think there is a inverter inside it in this logic. The first input is the inverter. Okay, this is a inverter, right? Output of this is going to this, right? Because this VDD is unconnected, the outputs going through this is high Z, unknown. No, not unknown, high impedance. So now what will happen? Now assume that this Z is going here. Isolation binary, I don't know what he was writing. I forgot it, that person. But concept he was destroying fully and right. So this one is a input VDD. Right. Now if Z comes here, right? The concept is this. When there is a zero, this mouse will, this is inverter, right? This mouse will transfer the data and it will become 1. When it is 1, this path will be blocked and this will be in transfer. So it will be 0 because data will throw in the ground. But let us assume this is Z, high impedance. Okay, this is VDD and this is V ground, right? This is Z. Then what will happen? This path will be partially open and this path will be also partially open. So the current direction, flow direction will be this. Always VDD to ground. So you can assume it is looking like a short, SHORT. Here, this is a charging and discharging game. So once this is, if you go in the analog design, this once this capacitor is discharged, current stops flowing. But and if there is a this kind of mechanism, right? If this capacitor goes charged, this current will stop flowing. But the direction of current is from VDD to ground. It is short. In some amount of time, due to the heating effect, this chip will burn out. So what we do, we simply put a, I am not showing the real cell. It can be like in few companies it can be look like a AND gate also. This is a real input and this is a inverted of power down. If power down is 0, 1 will go and the real data will go out here. If power down is 1, it will become 0 and it will go always 0. Always 0 means this path will be there and this transistors will be charged. this transistor will be charged, right? And there is no leakage current, and the chip destruction will be stopped. This is very just good, very small idea. I can explain in logically. If the FSM state stuck, there is a like locking of the FSM states. I'm not teaching you the UPF, but I'm just telling, please don't destroy your concepts. Thank you, friends. Please like and subscribe the channel. I will keep giving you the all the relevant informations before in front of you all people. All the best. Please like and subscribe the channel. Thank you.